Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth, they met with troops and toured the border in El Paso. And Tom Homan joins me now. Tom, let's get right at this. There are reports that the cartels plan to attack Border Patrol agents with suicide drones. How are you going to fight that?
You don't have to answer that question.
I'll answer the question.
Well, look, I've said for a while that the cartels aren't going to take this lightly. When we secure the border, we're taking billions of dollars out of their pockets, right? Because they're making record amounts of money in alien smuggling, sex trafficking of women and children, and drugs. And so they're not going to go away, quietly. They're going to fight this thing. So, we're going to take them on. Look, we got the military on the border now. Border Patrol agents are well aware of the threats. There will be violence, and it's something we're prepared to handle. But I warn you to the cartels: if they harm a Border Patrol agent, one of our soldiers, President Trump will not hesitate to take extreme action. I think President Trump would wipe them off the face of the earth, just like he did ISIS and the Caliphate. So I would think the cartels would pay attention. We have a strong president who's not going to take it.
If our troops on the border are fired at from Mexico, not necessarily with drones, but just rifle fire, something like that, what will we do? Will we fire back inside Mexico?
You don't have to answer that question.
I'll answer the question.
Absolutely. We're going to protect the men and women working on the front line. I mean, they got a dangerous job, and these threats from Mexican cartels even make it more dangerous. So they're well prepared, and we'll do what we have to do to defend this country and defend the men and women wearing that badge and wearing that uniform. Absolutely, we'll take action immediately.
I've got to tell you, Tom, that anecdotally, I've heard locally, I live in New Jersey and in the New York area, I've heard that the streets in some small towns are empty. The undocumented, the illegals, are disappearing. Have you heard that?
I've heard that in several instances, but look, if they're in the country illegally, they should be concerned. You and I would be concerned if we were living in another country illegally, especially if a federal judge ordered us to leave and we didn't leave. They need to be concerned. But, the immigrant community as a whole, we're not doing neighborhood sweeps. We're not looking for people different than us. We have a clear prioritization of what we're doing. So if you're here illegally, you're in the immigrant community, you should feel safe and go about your daily life. But if you're a significant public safety threat and you're a national security threat, you should be concerned because we're looking for.
Grand Rising, everybody. This is Dice Gang G coming back here on the We Are #VishusTv, coming to you what's going on out there on the border in Mexico. The cartels, they are, talking about drones. They're going to fly drones over here in the United States. See, this is how you can prove this is all nothing but a stage show. And if the cartels, if they ain't smart, or they got to be the dumbest fucking crew on the planet. And this is what we know, this is a stage show. These cartels, actually, they thinking they going to, go head up with our military. Come on now, our military, could fly one fucking drone over and blow all them some bitches up. This is how you know this is a stage show. This is how you know that they are, controlling all the bullshit. You know what I mean? Because, this border right now it's in chaos. And even Mexico sending their national guard there. What happened to them 4 years ago about sending Mexico sending national guards to the border? This is how you know this is all a fucking stage show. This has all been planned out. This is all a fucking ritual. Like I said, I'm gonna play all these clips, But first thing, before we go out in these clips, I just want to tell people, I took a couple of days break because I'm tired. Like I said, I've been, I'm one of them dinosaurs to get up and go to work and punch in somewhere. I don't work online all the time. You know what I'm saying? I don't sit at my computer and trying to work out, and work and trying to make money offline. I'm a person that love to get up and going somewhere, you know what I'm saying, to make my dollar. So for all you ones that want me to keep on fucking, you know, posting every day, I'm sorry, I can't, I just don't want to do that because a brother get tired. So when you see, you know, I ain't posting a couple of days and let you know, I'm taking a little small break. And some people, and I see they can't handle that. So if you can't understand that, you need to get off my fucking channel, because real people know that when you working and you need time for yourself, you need a rest, you know what I'm saying, they understand that. But the ones who want to sit back and want to sit on computer and shit, and that's all they do, to sit on their computer and make their money, you know what I mean? Hey, it's good, it's fine with me, you making your money, but don't come on my channel inspecting and trying to control my channels and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Because I won't do that to you. But anyway, going back to these cartels. The cartels, you know, threaten Trump, threaten the border czar, threaten, you know, the ICE team. I'm gonna put it like this: if this wasn't no stage show, and this was all going on for real, do you actually think the cartel would be challenging our military, challenging our president, knowing that we got one of the best fucking, you know what I'm saying, militaries in the world? Just saying, pay a fucking attention. Like I said, we ain't here to try to feed the mainstream motherfucking media. We here to expose they motherfucking ass with their corruptness. You know what I mean? It's just real business. And I'm a type of person that don't give it to you real and raw and unedited, because they know I'm not scared of them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? So this is all another fear tactic. Like we told you, quit getting your information from the mainstream media, because the mainstream media wants you to follow in their narratives. You know what I'm saying? You need to go to these channels like mine and others, you know what I'm saying, speaking out on this shit. Because you know something is wrong when you got cartels is threatening our military. You know what I mean? Knowing damn well they don't have no type of power and the means to go up against our fucking military. You know what I mean? So people, pay attention to that. And our borders are is basically saying them, and Donald Trump declared our border America emergency. So I'm just saying, y'all do the research, y'all do the math and everything, because this shit is about to blow over. You know, they about to be exposed, and Babylon must fall, like we told you. You know what I'm saying? If you just do your fucking research, you know what I mean? So y'all can get a better understanding of what's finna play out. Like I said, the old is leaving, it's going out, it's dying. And it's up to us to create the new. I'm Dice Game G here on the We Are VishusTv. Please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. But please comment on YouTube, because we need 50 people to come in and subscribe to our channel so we can start live streaming. And believe me, when y'all 50 come in and we can start doing the live, you will not regret it, because we gonna get y'all, and we're gonna hit y'all with great and long and distance information that you need to know. I'm talking about true information down to your soul, because we work out of our spirit, we work out the heart space. You know what I mean? My crown chakra is open. My throat chakra is speaking. I'm telling you, please hit that subscribe button. Everything else is gonna be in the details in the description. I love y'all.
Big breaking news, and I'm gonna tell you right now, shit's about to get real. Apparently the cartels are ramping up to fight back against U.S. Border Patrol and ICE agents. Cartels have authorized the use of weaponized drone explosives and other explosive devices, and have ordered their members to use those against U.S. Border Patrol agents and U.S. law enforcement. Now, U.S. Customs and Border Patrol are taking this very seriously, and they have not circulated one, but 2 memos surrounding this. They've also told people to make sure they keep proper supplies on them, things like tourniquets, first aid kits, body armor, instructing them to have rifles all readily available. They're also utilizing social media to encourage people to unalive ICE police and do things like urinate in their cars and food. Now, I know a lot of people watching this video are like, well, I'm not worried about this. The US government's got this, and you're probably right. But do not underestimate the cartels, because they have ruthlessness, organization, influence, and a lot, and I mean a lot of money. Like, let me just give you a couple examples. If you go back to the heyday of the Medellin cartel, which was run by Pablo Escobar, they took down a plane, unalived over 4,000 police officers, took out judges, politicians, became part of the government. Yes, he was eventually taken out, but the cost was huge and it took years. Even as recently as 2019, the Sinaloa cartel, when El Chapo's son was arrested, took to the streets, got the military to surrender and police to surrender until they released him. So again, do not take them lightly. They have access to military-grade weapons and advanced technology. They have reach in many, many different countries and cities, and they're completely unpredictable and are absolutely brutal. Do I think the U.S. will prevail? I do, but I think there's going to be a lot, and I mean a lot of death when it comes to something.
Process will be followed, and having facilities at Guantanamo Bay will be an asset to us, and the fact that we'll have the capacity to continue to do there what we've always done. We've always had a presence of illegal immigrants there that have been detained. We're just building out some capacity. So we appreciate the partnership of the DOD in getting that up to the level that it needs to get to in order to facilitate this repatriation of people back to their countries. So remember that Guantanamo Bay, clearly by this president, has said that it will hold the worst of the worst, that we are going after those bad actors. This last week I was in New York City. We were going after people that had warrants out for their arrest on murders and rapes, assaults, gun purchases, drug trafficking. In fact, we had a member of TDA that was one of the ringleaders that we picked up that week had been trying to buy grenades. These are the types of individuals that we are targeting. We're removing from communities, and that could end up having a stay at Guantanamo Bay before they are returned home to their countries to deal.
But I don't know why we can't all just get along. Why we can't just be one. Why we gotta be broke off into groups. I don't care if my ancestors came from Nigeria. I know that because I looked at my Ancestry.com. I ain't never been to Nigeria. I don't know nobody that's in Nigeria. I just looked it up and my ancestors come from Nigeria. And in America, my lineage comes from Georgia. And it looked like they settled in Texas where they established a city called Tatum, Texas. I don't know if they were slaves when they came over here or they were free, but Tatum, Texas was established. All my family originated from East Texas, Tatum, Texas, you name it. And now we ended up in Fort Worth, Texas, and they came, and now I'm here. And then my family, I created my whole family in Arizona. No matter where you come from, we're Americans. We should be on one accord, in one line, doing one thing, and that is to benefit the United States of America. You don't come over here and bastardize, plagiarize, take from taxpayer dollars to go send it to another country, to advocate for another country, to do all that sort of stuff. I don't like it. And I'm glad that Donald Trump is deporting people. I used to just be okay with him just deporting the criminals. Now I want him to deport everybody. Every single person that's in this country illegally, I can't help you, man. You shouldn't have can't help you. Because every time I feel sorry for somebody who came here illegally, I look over to the right and I say, what about the people who came here legally? Slap in the face. All the shenanigans they had to go through. They had, man, the hope and the dream and the prayer to just have an opportunity to be here in America. Slap in the face. Endured, and they put up with it, and they probably was done wrong in the process. Had to pay immigration attorneys. You name it, they did all of this stuff just to be here. And then some entitled nut skipped the line.
Grand rising, my people. You know what I'm saying? Yo, these protests all over because of Donald Trump executive orders. I'm gonna put it like this. And you know I'm finna tear this up. You know I'm finna tear these people up. And I'm sorry, you know what I'm saying? Us black folks, you know what I'm saying? We built this nation. We built this nation. You know what I mean? So, y'all trying to come in. Now, it's it's y'all fault. It's y'all fault. You know what I mean? So don't be blaming Donald J. Trump. If you want to blame anybody, blame the Biden administration. They the ones that told y'all lies and got y'all in and built y'all hopes up. I'm just saying, don't get mad at Donald J. Trump if you don't like what I'm saying. I don't give a fuck. if you don't like what I'm saying. If you don't like what I'm saying, you can roll your ugly ass off my channel. Because the fact is, Donald Trump is the ones that's putting this nation back together. You know what I'm saying? On that end. I'm just saying, because, you know, the Democrats brought all these people in knowing that our economy is already fucked up. First of all, I don't want to even talk about Donald Trump, because the real reason of this shit, this is a shit show. This is a stage fucking show. You know what I'm saying? Everything, all this shit has been fraudulent, especially on the American people. You know what I mean? Not one motherfucker saying what is the American people, are the American people okay? They ain't even asking that shit. Y'all coming over here trying to bogart your way over here and not knowing that our economy is about to explode. So you coming over here thinking it's American dream. It ain't no motherfucking American dream. They lied to you. So keep on playing pussy and get fucked, because you gonna see this country is going into, civil unrest, civil war. So you came over here just to get murdered. That's how it is. I'm speaking to the ones, I'm talking about the ones, you know what I'm saying, that's illegal over here, and you expecting that we to bow down and give you every fucking thing. But let us be us black people trying to get over there in your fucking country and trying to make an uprising and protest and shit, you know what I'm saying? And we gonna see how that, handle. I'm just saying, because this don't make no fucking sense, that you know that nothing is free, and you trying to come over here and bogart and say we don't have to do shit. We don't have to do nothing. And then two, you don't have no rights over here. You ain't even on the stock market. We don't even know who you are. So you coming over here, basically, you know what I'm saying? If Donald J. Trump wanted to, he can get the military and really, you know what I'm saying, and really, really bogart that protest if they really want to. Because a lot of these illegal migrants, and they illegal, and I'm sorry, there's a lot of decent families out there. Yes, our government should give the families a chance if they already over here, you know what I'm saying? Basically give them a chance. How much money do you have? You have some type of money to go against your asylum, go and get your green card to be over here. And if you do, you know what I'm saying, we work with you. But we not gonna give you shit for free. You know what I mean? It's bad than us black people, we have to scoof and scribe and pimp and do all type of shit just to, you know what I'm saying, make a living in this bitch. And y'all trying to come in and get everything for free. Just saying, this shit don't make sense, y'all. And that protest, we already know who's behind that protest, and blame George Soros. He the one put the fucking, hole in the goddamn wall. Them motherfuckers is the ones that starting this civil unrest. But y'all dumbasses don't see it. Y'all dumbasses don't, you know what I'm saying, could put this shit together. That's what I'm saying. And y'all motherfuckers sitting around thinking y'all the greatest, y'all the biggest. You can't even put up a simple motherfucking, piece of the puzzle together to see that these people is trying to, crash and trying to bring down America. But I'm saying, it needs to fall. Yes, it needs to fall. And the truth needs to come out. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying, I was gonna tear your asses up, because the fact is, you did it on your own. But don't blame Trump. Blame the Biden administration. Because if Biden and them wouldn't have opened up the borders like this, a lot of y'all wouldn't have been over here. And that's just the true facts and the truth, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, keep, please subscribe. Please subscribe. Sorry, I just got off work. But please subscribe to the channel, because when we do our first live, we get 50, subscribers. I'm telling you, we're going to go really in on this, and I'm just going to let these people know that everybody know the truth. Y'all going to get my true, essence. You're going to get, I'm going to be speaking from my mind. You're going to live, and you're going to really, hear my message, and I'm going to speak my mind, and I'm speaking out of my heart. You know what I mean? Y'all going to get that true, message. If, we need 50 people to hit that subscribe button. Make sure you like and share this long and wide, because therefore we in the greatest time in our lives. But a lot of people gonna get their hearts broken You know what I'm saying? Because the truth is gonna be heartbroken to you. Because you was thinking this is how you thinking that this is how it's been running and how it's supposed to be is, but it's not. We like cattle, been grazing in the pasture. They look at us, all they look at us as fucking meat. That's it. And y'all out there protesting and doing their dirty work. That's just real talk. You don't like what I'm saying, you get the fuck off my channel. I love you.